Hello, my name is Niall Peppas. I am the art teacher at Westminster Special Schools, and I will be talking you through this video, accompanied by the music we listen to in class. This video is for parents and carers to support a range of students with varying needs and interests. Please feel free to just focus on the parts that you find useful. Thanks.
Art, water play. This video gives guidance as to how we support students' sensory experiencing and understanding of material qualities with a focus on wet play. Objects of reference, paintbrush. Water play is typically a sign for the closing stages of a session, but where it is the main activity, we start by communicating the start of an art session with an art symbol, but also a paintbrush as an object of reference. A student can look, hold and feel this object. As an experience, we can run the brush from hand to fingertips or give small circular motions on their shoulder or cheek. Hand massage. To wake up the hands for maximum sensitivity and interaction. Object of reference. The tub, pot or tube of cream can be held, squeezed and seen, and most importantly be presented to be smelt by the student to build anticipation for the upcoming experience. Applying the cream. Where a child is ready to engage, the hand massage can serve purely as a secondary indicator for the beginning and end of a session. For stiffer hands and students who experience their surroundings with hand-over-hand support, an extended hand massage is preferable. If highly motivated by hand massage and communication is emerging, we can use appropriate communication techniques. Where any anxiety or anticipation exists, we can use a now and next chart to help the student to anticipate and guide the student into the next activity. Here, hand massage may be highly motivating and so supports a student to settle to begin an activity. Water play, hot and cold water. Here we use water as a vehicle for experiencing temperature. We can hear it in a bottle or pouring by our ear and watch it being poured in front of our eyes. Firstly, with hot water, the student can explore the tightly sealed bottle independently or have the experience enabled by a teacher on hand, arm and cheek. The water should be hot but comfortable, like a hot water bottle or bath temperature. Next, we use a cold bottle from the fridge or freezer. Where the student can request or reach for the bottle, where they are communicating an interest in the material, we can put a small amount of water in a smaller bottle to prompt them to ask for help. We can then show the student pouring, organising the material with cups and sharing it out. This will typically end in exploring the water with their hands. Having only given the student a small amount of water, this may also prompt them to request for more or allow us to offer more. Where the exploration is being supported by a teacher, we can slowly pour the hot and cold water onto their hands and arms, looking for awareness and response. This activity can be extended with a variety of sponges, where we can support the action of grasping, squeezing, and watching or feeling the water fall. With highly visually interested students, you can set the tray up near a window, reflecting the sky but not the sun, and gently tip the tray and drip droplets of water to help support focus and maintain interest. This can be supported by sharing that interest with the student. Where water play in itself isn't motivating enough, we can support wet play with toys. Water play, ice. To be careful with students who may have seizures when shocked, ice exploration may be led up to after exploration of cold water. With the experience led by the teacher for students with little motor control, the ice can be gently traced around their hands, fingers and forearm. A choice can be being expressed where a student may respond by allowing the ice to fall from their hand, or where they grasp it out of interest. For highly interactive students, we can add a little water to the tray to play socially a type of ice hockey or football. We can flick around the ice, looking for the student to pass or aim the ice towards us. For visual students, the sight of the ice sliding around may also draw their eye gaze and attention, helping them to maintain focus on something specific. For students who respond to sound, the noise of the rattling ice can do the same. We can extend this activity with food dyes or coloured liquids to promote choice and noticing the difference. Where a student is eating the ice, this may also provide an opportunity for them to notice the difference and make an informed choice. You can also refer to our sensory taste exploration video. To develop understanding of the material, we can feel the ice, and then some warm water, and then watch or feel as the warm water melts the ice. This is a great way of ending the ice play and forces the student to use communication or express an emotion to communicate that they want more. Water play, messy play. A large part of water play is what comes first, messy play. Here are some messy activities that automatically lead into water play very nicely. Exploring glue, or a thick and sticky liquid that can be massaged into the hands. This is a nice contrasting liquid sensation and requires washing hands. Once clean, the exploration may have prompted a request for more. Powder paint or corn flour, a dry, fine material that absorbs water and can become tacky or slimy. As with the glue, this can be massaged or explored and requires cleaning, again prompting a request for more. A simple volcano opportunity can be presented by showing the interaction between bicarbonate of soda and vinegar or lemon juice. Here we can use a now and next board to help break up the activity, beginning to develop structure and support anticipation for a more motivational activity. First, we need to set up with soda and spice. Next, we will see the volcano. Where the student is developing language and we are following the now and next board, that now is soda and spice. So first, we create a pile of bicarbonate of soda. We can prompt the student to remember that first is soda, then asking what's next, supporting them with a visual prompt that we are adding spice before the volcano is ready. We can then change our now and next board to look as follows, using ready, steady, go, waiting for the student to copy at each stage and then pouring the vinegar or lemon onto our volcano. Ready, steady, go. By maintaining control of the vinegar or lemon juice, we can wait or prompt the student to ask for more using eye gaze, reaching, gesture or language. For students that experience passively, we can place their hand onto the volcano and pour the vinegar or lemon over their hand. The fizzing sensation of the volcano may draw some response, or where there is visual awareness, the anticipation may be exciting enough. Shaving foam is another highly motivating messy play activity. This can be presented for choosing. Where a student reaches out or grabs, we can always present the object to them out of reach, pulling away as they reach out, supporting the grabbing response to turn into a pointing choice. Shaving foam can represent an iceberg as we let it float on water and push it around, slowly mixing it in with the water, this leaving a beautiful trail. Where messy play is highly motivating, grabbing and mixing makes a visual change in the delicate shape, turning it into a mess. We can extend shaving foam with an activity to build attention, anticipation and patience, just like our volcano activity. Here we can use shaving foam, spice and a spatula. First, we must do good waiting whilst we make 3 towers of shaving foam. In sensory stories, we can have these represent different things. Helping the student to develop patience, we remember to show them the spice and sprinkle some on the first tower. We can then show them the spatula, asking, "What's next?" Here we again use ready, steady and go to draw out the student's anticipation. Ready, steady, go, and we can splat the tower or mountain of shaving foam. We can then see if they want more. The second time, letting the student have a go with the spatula and if possible helping with the sprinkling of the spice or glitter onto the foam. Again helping to support good decision making by prompting first. We must always allow the student to sabotage our activity with messy play exploration where they become less interested. A transition from messy foam exploration back into a more structured activity is by making a snowman. During messy foam exploration, we can present a now and next board, communicating our intentions. Where motivated, this will work in itself. Otherwise, you can present the activity and then show the student how that activity works by doing it alongside them as they play. then helping to draw their anticipation and attention with ready, steady, go. Asking if they want more can be a good way of starting that activity again with a more engaged student. Water play, personal hygiene. Where washing up is a necessary part of all messy play sessions, we can approach personal hygiene as play and exploration in itself. Bubbles can be a nice way to draw a student's attention and to indicate a change in activity. We can maximize participation by extending our blowing of bubbles or using a bubble machine through stopping and looking for a request for more. Once ready, we can indicate by hearing, touching and seeing that we will be experiencing water, pouring the water onto the hands of the student whose hands are in a large washing up bowl. Squeezing a sponge and feeling it, all the while supporting the student to clean. We can add bubble bath that the student can both request and help squeeze. The making of bubbles by squeezing the sponge, helping to maintain the student's interest, allowing us time to fully clean them up. This can be extended by asking if they want more water or more bubbles. Hand massage. Where not all sessions start with a hand massage, as it is typically specific to certain students, all sessions typically end with a hand massage. We can use the object of reference and indicate the smell of the cream, massaging the hands to moisturize and protect after messy material exploration. This, as with all activities, can be paused and we can ask if they want more or if they have finished. Thank you for listening to this presentation.